I didn't press record. That's crazy. I just waited on hold for 7 or 8 minutes and he just hung up on me. What? Hello? All right, guys, welcome back. This is officially episode 3 of From Zero, where we are building a 6-figure media agency over the course of 6 months and then turning that into a 7-figure agency over the course of a year. In the last video, you guys pretty much saw my entire process of how we essentially find leads and hopefully turn them into clients. Actually, what I will say is, I don't know if you guys remember, but you should, but I ended up DMing, because I couldn't get into contact, I ended up DMing the coffee place, right? Ended up DMing me back a few hours later, so I'm gonna post a screenshot of what they said, but basically, to sum it all up, they said that we can come in there and we can do a free shoot for them, so hopefully we can turn them into a client. But this is a very good sign, this is a good start. Today, we are actually gonna go through an entire cold calling session. I have up my CRM of businesses. After we ended in the last video, I finished out my 25. I just made an entire list of people. I expect that I'm going to be pretty shaky and pretty nervous, but that's kind of just the point. You know what I'm saying? Like, just kind of lean into it. It's going to happen at first. You're going to be very shaky. You're going to be nervous. It's going to be weird. It's going to be hard. But as you continue to do it, you're going to get better. You're going to get more comfortable. You'll know what to say. You'll learn from, the random questions they may throw at you. So, just do it. That's all you can really do. So let's kind of get started here. The first place we're going to call is, we're going to call a dealership. It's 10:54 right now. I feel like maybe it's a good time to call. Let's see. What I really want to do is I want to get in here. So I'm going to go with the free video and see what they say.
Can I help you?
Hi, I'm not sure if I'm calling the right department or not. I was wondering if I could kind of speak to somebody from the marketing department, or if you could maybe answer the question that I have, perhaps.
I mean, what department is that?
The marketing department. I just was wondering, I have a new media agency that I just launched, and I'm trying to build my portfolio. So I was wondering, is it possible that I can come in and kind of shoot like a free video of one of the cars? I would send you guys the video. You could post it if you wanted to, but I wanted to shoot something just to kind of build out my portfolio.
Just a moment.
All right.
1 moment.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, let's see. It's not a bad sign. It's not a bad sign. All right, so they currently have me on hold. I feel like I sound super awkward.
Yeah, it looks like nobody is available at the moment.
Okay, is there a good time to call back, or is there somebody that I should email perhaps?
Of course. Why not? The general manager, I don't know, maybe the right one.
Okay.
Okay? I
Uh-huh.
can give you an email address. Okay. His email address is,
Uh-huh. Hello? Sorry, you cut out. I got the general manager. His name is... What was his email address? Okay, awesome. And then, do you know when he's typically in by any chance? Oh, he's just not available at the moment. Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate your time. All right, bye. Okay, so basically we got the general manager's name, which is a good sign. He's not available at the moment, but they gave me his email address, so we will email him later and we'll kind of see what happens from there, which this is good though. This is a good sign. This is a good start. We got a name, so eventually if he does not respond to the email and he doesn't respond to maybe another phone call, at least if we go in, we know his name, we have tried to contact him, and we'll see what we can do. Okay, so we're gonna call another dealership now. Let's see, we're basically just about to start pumping these out. Let's call one down here. The one we just called was in Fort Lauderdale. This one is going to be in Miami. Miami is super oversaturated, but it's fine. I mean, we'll see what we can make work. It doesn't really matter. I don't care. in the beginning, it's all about just finding a client and getting them. And then as you grow, you can start to worry about competition and things like that. But there's so many businesses here, and not everybody has a media agency, and not everybody is just kind of aiming for everything in the beginning. Some people, or most people, have a niche already. So don't feel discouraged or feel like you can't do it. So it's honestly, it's fine. And I'm going to show you that it's fine because I'm going to do it.
Thank you for calling Mercedes-Benz of Cutler Bay. For sales, press 1. For service, press 2. For parts, press 3. Thank you for calling Mercedes-Benz of Cutler Bay Service Department.
Hi, I think I actually called the wrong department. I was trying to get to the sales department or maybe like a marketing department. Thank you so much. Hi, I think I called the right department. I just had a quick question, and so I'm not really sure who I should ask about this, but basically I just launched a marketing company based out of Miami, and so I'm trying to build my portfolio a little bit. I was wondering, is it possible for me to come in there one day next week maybe and shoot like a free video of just like one of the cars? I would send it to you guys, obviously. You could post it if you wanted to, but I mainly just wanted it for my portfolio.
I see. Well, at the moment, actually, our marketing team was speaking of marketing people have more access to them. So, I believe recommend you maybe updated with one of the managers because that's meeting today.
Okay, so I should come in and just kind of speak to somebody directly.
Yes, correct.
Can you give me one of the managers' names maybe so I can know who to ask for when I get there? You said, I'm sorry, who was that? You said, do you know when a good day to come in is when it's not like busy? Monday to Friday in the afternoon? Okay, awesome. Okay, thank you so much. Bye, have a good one. Okay, so that's also not a bad sign. Basically, they said just come in and talk to somebody in person. So that's super dope. That would be cool. They do, however, they did mention that they have a marketing team. So we'll see how that goes. Don't really care. It's not a big deal to me. But let's see how that goes. Let's just write down some of the notes here. That's to come in. Come in. And you make sure that when you are doing this, you're taking notes because you're going to want to call back if they're not answering, or when you do try and show up, you want to know who you talk to and what you kind of talk to them about. So just take some basic notes. I'm in person between Monday to Friday in the morning. All right, so we'll probably go one day next week in the morning. We'll probably try and go after their like daily early meetings. And we will see what we can do. We're going to go with our gear. Let me see. What else can I write in here? Whatever we are now going to keep calling. So far, so good. We've gotten people on the phone. We've gotten good feedback. We haven't gotten a flat out no. So that's good. What we're going to do, and what we're going to do once we have a full list of businesses that we've called, we're going to put together pretty much a script of what to say in person once we either shoot the video or whatever. We're going to put together something that makes it sound good to them. Now, the only problem that I can kind of foresee is that they're going to think that we're brand new because we're pitching ourselves as a brand new business. So sometimes, which is kind of true, but at the same time, people kind of take that as like a novice, you're a beginner, you don't know what you're doing. So we're going to have to spin it in a way that makes it sound like we know what we're doing. We're branching out on our own, but we've been doing this for a long time. So that's kind of the angle. We're going to put together some stuff once we go in, and we'll kind of explain that a little bit later. For now, we keep calling. Next. I'm trying to see if there's any other dealerships. We're on this dealership wave. So far, the script about the free video has been working. Potentially getting a decision maker on the phone right now for a dealership. That would be fire. That would be the perfect way to end off the dealership part of this cold call segment. That would be fire. Hi, I just spoke to somebody on the phone and I guess they transferred me. I was telling him that I basically just launched a marketing company based out of Miami and I wanted to build my portfolio a little bit. So I was wondering if I could like come in, shoot you guys a free video. I mean, I would send it to you guys. You could post it if you wanted it to. But yeah, again, I just kind of wanted to build out my portfolio. So I didn't know who to talk to or call. Of course. All right, so looks like we just reached a gatekeeper. So if we get past them and they give us to the manager or whoever, that's a good sign. Back on hold. Hi, I just spoke to somebody. I think they transferred me to you. I was telling them that I just launched like a creative media agency based out of Miami, and I wanted to build my portfolio. So I was wondering how possible it would be to just kind of come in one of these days and shoot you guys a free video of like some of the cars. I would send it to you guys. You could post it if you wanted it to or wanted to, but again, mainly just to kind of help me out. And oh, that would be great. Okay, awesome. Can I know who I should ask for when I get there? Ask for who? I'm sorry. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. All right, bye. Boom, boom. All right. That went amazing. That went so well. Okay, so what happened is we initially spoke to a sales agent. The sales agent transferred me to the assistant of the general manager, and then she transferred me to the general manager, and he basically just told me that I should come in next week. If I have something nice to offer, then he'll give me something as well, or he'll show me something as well. So that would be super, super fire if we can close them and make them a client. Now, I will say I do know this for a fact because I looked into them a long, long time ago. They are attached to like 5 other dealerships. So basically, if we can close them, we could potentially close 5, 6 other dealerships all at once, which would be huge. Obviously, the goal is to just start with maybe just them and then branch out to the other ones that they are in partnership with in that area. But that would be fantastic. So we're going to go in there next week for sure. We're going to shoot something fire. We're going to do a lot of research. But that is the exact way that we would love to close out on the dealership cold calls. Okay, so just to update you guys, we made some phone calls. Some answered, some did not answer. Whatever, it is what it is. That is what makes cold calling excruciating. Got hung up on, whatever, it doesn't matter. We were able to speak to 5 businesses. We were able to speak to 5 car dealerships. No, we spoke to 4 car dealerships. And 4 pretty much said that we could come in and shoot something for them. So I will say that I think out of the like 9 businesses I called, I think 4 or 5 answered, and 1 just directed me to a different number to call and they didn't answer. And then 4 pretty much just said, yes, come in and shoot. So really good sign. I think as far as the rest of the numbers go, I'm going to DM an email and kind of see how that plays out. The script we used was pretty good. I think next time I'm going to switch it because I didn't switch it and see if it works the same or better or worse. But so far, this is a good sign. Pretty much next week is gearing up to look really, really nice. It looks like we will have at least 4 or 5 shoots to go to. And hopefully based off of that, we can land at least 1 client the following week. That would be pretty fire. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't always go like this. Sometimes you strike out completely and just have a bad day and you go 0 for 25 or whatever. And that's what makes it excruciatingly painful because you kind of have to keep going and push through that. The more you do it, the better you get. That's all I can really say. You get a lot more comfortable and you'll start to know what to say once you start hearing rejections and start getting random questions in between and all the things like that. But so far it was pretty good. Hopefully it goes well for you too. But yeah, hopefully we land a client soon and we build this out really, really nicely. Just stay consistent, keep going. And I will see you guys in the next video, where we will hopefully be going to some shoots, guys.